Get ready to have your brain scrambled because we've got 13 mind-blowing, totally random facts that you absolutely, positively did not know. We're talking ancient history, bizarre science, and everything in between. Let's get this crazy party started. Hold on to your seats because this is 13 random facts you probably didn't know.
Volume 46. Just as a quick side note, I know it's been a long time since we've had a video, and I want to apologize about that. We'll try not to let it happen again.
Number 1. Figure skating is actually the oldest sport in the entire Winter Olympics lineup. What surprises most people is that it didn't even start in the Winter Games at all. It first appeared in the Summer Olympics back in 1908 and again in 1920, long before the very first official Winter Games were finally held in 1924. It switched over once organizers realized the spot truly belonged on ice.
That is quite an interesting twist in development. Number 2, Harriet Tubman, who escaped slavery herself, became the most legendary conductor of the Underground Railroad. She earned the nickname Moses because she repeatedly returned to the South, about 13 dangerous trips in total, guiding enslaved people to freedom with incredible courage, determination, and an unbreakable sense of purpose.
That would be a feat for anyone, but especially a woman who had already escaped slavery herself and putting that on the line. Number 3, the everyday word o'clock has a surprisingly literal origin. It comes from the phrase of the clock, used centuries ago when mechanical clocks were still new. People had to distinguish between time measured by the sun and time kept by machines, so saying 5 o'clock originally meant 5 of the clock, pointing to the more precise method.
It's very interesting, things that we are so used to saying, and we don't even think about it. But what a very interesting tidbit of information.
Hey, thanks for hanging out with us. If you're having fun, learning something new, or just love quirky deep dives into random facts, hit that like button. It tells the algorithm, hey, this was awesome. Tap subscribe to join our growing crew of curious minds. And don't forget the bell. It's your backstage pass to every new episode. Seriously, these clicks help way more than you'd think. So thank you for watching, for supporting, and for being part of the adventure.
Number 4, Ashrita Furman holds an incredible distinction of having the most Guinness World Records ever achieved by a single person. Over his lifetime, he has set more than 700 records in a massive variety of challenges. Everything from sword swallowing to juggling underwater to completing full marathons on a pogo stick. His dedication to record breaking is unmatched.
I thought sword swallowing sounded difficult until I heard about a pogo stick marathon. Number 5, cosmic voids are some of the most mind-bending structures in the universe. These enormous regions contain far fewer galaxies than average, making them vast areas of nearly empty space. Despite seeming insignificant, voids actually make up a surprisingly large portion of the universe's total volume, shaping how cosmic matter spreads out on the largest scales.
It's another thing that's pretty crazy to think about. Just thinking about everything with space just kind of makes me feel a little small. Number 6, in Iran's political system, the supreme leader holds more authority than the nation's elected president. This role comes with sweeping powers, including direct control over the military, the courts, and major state institutions. While the president manages day-to-day government affairs, the supreme leader ultimately guides the overall direction of the country.
Number 7, Alexander Fleming made one of history's greatest scientific breakthroughs entirely by accident. He returned from vacation to find that mold had contaminated one of his petri dishes, but instead of ignoring it, he noticed the mold had killed surrounding bacteria. That simple observation led to the discovery of penicillin, launching the entire antibiotic revolution.
Antibiotics are great things. I am very thankful when I get strep throat and know that there's a couple different medicines I can take that'll make it better. Number 8, your fingerprints are among the most permanent features of your body. They're formed before you're even born, created by pressure and movement in the womb. Once formed, they never change throughout your entire life. And amazingly, they remain the same even after death, making them incredibly useful for identification.
Number 9, the President of France holds a unique constitutional power that many people don't know about: the ability to dissolve the National Assembly. By doing this, the president can trigger a completely new election. Although this authority is rarely used, it remains a powerful tool that can reshape the country's political landscape at any moment.
That is kind of crazy to think about. Number 10, Bolivia stands out globally because it has 2 capitals, each serving a different purpose. The Sucre is the official constitutional capital and home to the Supreme Court. Meanwhile, La Paz functions as a seat of government, housing both the executive and legislative branches. Together, they share the nation's political identity.
Number 11. In Ghana, education goes beyond traditional subjects. Many schools actively teach entrepreneurship from an early age, encouraging students to think creatively about business and innovation. This approach is designed to combat youth unemployment and help young people build practical skills they can use in the real world.
Well, that's really cool. Great for Ghana. Number 12. The software giant Adobe didn't get its name from a marketing team. It came from nature. Adobe Creek, a small stream in California, ran behind the homes of the company's co-founders. They liked the local connection and the name stuck, eventually becoming one of the most recognizable brands in digital technology.
And number 13. In 2011, a criminal gang pulled off an unusually clever scheme using fake ATM machines. They set up sophisticated replicas that looked and operated like real ones, allowing them to secretly skim card data from unsuspecting users. The scam highlighted just how vulnerable people can be when technology is convincingly imitated.
I mean, it seems like it'd be really easy to be mad at people for stealing your money, but at the same time, it was really a kind of genius way to do it. And that's the end of volume 46 of 13 Random Facts You Probably Didn't Know. If you grew up loving trivia nights or swapping fun facts with friends, this is your new home. Hit that like button, share your favorite fact in the comments, and pass this video along to someone who loves learning. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you'll always be part of the Lists of 13 community.
Huge thanks for watching all the way to the end and making it here. If you loved this video, you know what to do. Smash that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into random facts, and ring the bell so you don't miss a thing. But most importantly,
be kind to each other.
See you in the next video.